like that. I made one mistake when I actually wrote this out. There should be a negative 0.5x. So make sure you put a negative or a minus there. So let's go ahead and graph this. We need to find our intercepts. We're going to start with our x-intercept, or when y is 0, you're plugging in a 0 for y. And then our y-intercept, plugging in when x is 0. So first I'm going to plug in when y is 0. We have 0 equals, a negative 0.5x plus 3. And then when x is 0, we have y equals negative 0.5 times 0 plus 3. So this one we need to solve. I'm going to subtract 3. And we get negative 3 equal to negative 0.5x. And divide by negative 0.5. I know my writing is a little struggling here. We get x equals, two negatives here make a positive. Half goes into 3 6 times, or you can use your calculator. 3 divided by 1/2, 0.5. Over here, anything times 0 is 0, so we have y equals 3. So let's keep going. We need to plot these. We know y is 3, and x is 6. 6 would be right on the edge of our graph there. Plot our points and draw a line through. And then last, labeling our points. This point up here, going in our alphabetical order, x then y. X was 0 left and right, and up 3. That was our y-intercept because it's got a number for y. And on our x-intercept, we are at 6, 0. 6 to the right, and then up and down, nothing. We have one question left. This one is a bit of a challenge, and you will, I believe, need to know how to do one of these for your homework. It says, event planning. You are helping to plan an awards banquet for your school, and you need to rent tables to seat 180 people. Tables come in 2 sizes. Small tables seat 4 people, and large tables seat 6 people. This situation can be modeled by this equation. They tell us what equation to use. X is the number of small tables, and y is the number of large tables. So first step right here, it says find the intercepts of the graph of the equation. I'm going to start with my x-intercept. When y is 0, so we have 4x plus 6 times y, but y is a 0, equal to 180. I'm going to move this up here for a second. And then solving this, anything times 0 is 0, so we have 4x equal to 180, and then divide by 4. 180 divided by 4 in my calculator gives me 45. Then, finding my y-intercept, I'm going to use a new page here. Just because I don't have a lot of space and I can't make that page any bigger. For my y-intercept, we're looking at when x is 0 to figure out what's y going to be. So we have 4 times x, which is 0, plus 6y equal to 180. Anything times 0 is 0. So really we just have 6y equal to 180, and then divide by 6. Well, 18 divided by 6 is 3, so it's really just 30. So there's y. So it says graph our equation now, and then we need to give 4 possibilities for the number of each size table you could rent. So I'm going to move this up. I know you can't do that to yours, but use the space you have. Here's my x-axis and my y-axis. I got for an answer for y, we got, what would we say, 30? So I need to fit a 30 and a 45 on here. I'm going to make my axes go by 5. So this is going to be 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Same thing up the other direction, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35, 40. I'm going to stop there because on our y-axis, we only really need to get here to 30. So I'm going to plot my 2 points. X is 45, right there. And on our y-axis, we're at 30. All I'm doing is plotting the 2 points that we have right down here. Now, draw a line to connect them. And we want 4 possibilities of combinations of large and small tables. We knew X was small tables, so down here these were small, and on this side our y-axis was large. So let's write out a couple possibilities. At this point right here, this would be 0 small tables and 30 large tables. So in the combination, or as a point xy, 0, 30 is one possibility. So X was small, and M is for, not medium, large. So we could have 0 small tables and 30 large tables to sit all 180 people. We could also have this as a possibility, 45, 0, XY, 45 small, and 0 large. There are some other possibilities along the way here as well. I like this point right here and this point right here because it's pretty easy to tell how many small and how many large tables we have of each. So at those 2 points, this point here is really X is at 15 and Y is at 20. So we have 15 small and 20 large. And then our last point here that I'm going to use, XY, we have 30 small and 10 large. So there are 4 possibilities. We could have had some other possibilities as well, but those are the easiest ones that go to nice numbers on our X and Y axis. So that is it. Your homework is worksheet 4.3.